You should be live.
Okay. Well, this is Rabi-Ribi. It's a bunny game about a bunny girl named Arena. There's not really much to explain right now, because we haven't started the run yet, but, the main menu music, it's good. I like it. It's not normal. That's fine, though. Okay. I'm ready to start whenever.
I'm good.
Okay.
Copy down.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So we start off the run. It's we're using a hidden tech called Quick Drop to go really fast at the beginning. Also, I'm getting a lot of lag right now because this game is really heavy on resource usage. So you're gonna see a lot of mistakes from me that I normally wouldn't make because it's lagging a lot right now. I have quite a few Google Chrome tabs open for the marathon. Oh my gosh, it's lagging a lot. So anyways, this first part of the prologue is about getting hammer levels up to a specific point for an upcoming boss. You also notice I'm doing something known as a launch, where I quick drop and then go into something known as a reverse wall jump, which is a hidden tech in the game that allows you to wall jump without the wall jump item, which will be completely skipped in this category, by the way. Alright, here's the first boss, doing a tech called regular rev, rather. This game has reverse hammers. You do more damage if you reverse the second and third hits of your hammer combo. Now we have the carrot bomb. Which is incredibly slow at first. We'll be leveling this up later, though. Don't worry about it. Alright. Okay, a lot of lag. I tried to go for a launch there, didn't quite get it the way I wanted it to. That's fine, though. Okay, my hammer level should be fine. If this game doesn't lag to death, I should get this boss strat. So I'm going for a glitch known as Ribbon Zip here at the end of this boss fight. I don't know if I got it. I did get it. So what happens there is whenever you end the fight in a specific spot and you push Ribbon into the correct spot, you walk into an area where the boss gates would be. And then what happens is when the cutscene is finished, the game zips you up. And then when you're in the collision, it zips you right. Which I believe that is the first glitch of the run. Alright. That was a fight with a group known as the UPRPRC. They're not too noteworthy. They just love bunnies a lot. More hammer level shenanigans. Alright, so they're done. So now we're in the beach. Now, beach movement, just the beach in general, it's a mine of time losses. You can lose time practically anywhere in this. Really, anywhere throughout the entire run, but in this area in particular, like that. Beach is not friendly at all. It's also apparently not friendly on my GPU. We don't worry about that. Okay, I hope I have enough hammer level since I didn't hit that girl. Oh my gosh, it's lagging a lot today. Right, that is a Shuri. I used a strat that removes all of the RNG. Normally, you'll find her jumping around a lot. But the strat I used, well, it completely got rid of that. Also worth noting, you'll see me charging Ribbon a ton in this game. Now, this is extremely useful because you can kill enemies that are in your way for movement later. You can also stun bosses. Like how I did with a Shuri there, I charge-shotted. It's also quite a bit more damage. Incredibly useful. Alright, we're nearing the end of the prologue. So it's worth noting the costume that I'm using right now is actually suboptimal due to a badge that it gives you. it gives you a badge known as Lilith's Gift. While it costs 0 pack points, it is equipped automatically, and it also adds a tad bit of HP to the bosses. It's not really important though, it doesn't really matter. The strats are still the same. Ooh, bonus run. Is it Island? Probably not Island. I'm sad. Dang. We'll get Island in one day. My gosh, it's still lagging a lot. Alright, next boss. This is Kotri 1. I might not get the strat here because the game is lagging a lot. That was weird. Okay, let's do that again.
Yeah, I can confirm that due to all the runners generously going underestimate, we do have a bonus run coming up. We're going to be having MLB The Show 2017 by Left Side Worldwide again coming up. So
Nice.
Thanks, everyone.
Whoops. So I tried to go for a movement strat there. Didn't quite work out. The game is lagging as usual. This game isn't very generous towards computers. Oh, I think I might know part of my problem. I didn't set this game to high priority on Task Manager. Okay, after the next boss fight, I will quickly set the game to high priority on Task Manager. I'm gonna lose a few seconds, but this lag is a bit unbearable. It'll hopefully make it better to watch. It's a good note for anyone that's playing Rabi-Ribi to please make sure that you set the stuff in Task Manager. Unless you're playing on console, of course. Alright, next boss is Rita. Uh-oh. It's worth noting that we didn't actually have to come here in particular. It's just that this game is non-linear. Well, you are really technically meant to come here. I didn't have to. Alright, I'm gonna go to details real quick. And set this. My CPU usage is really high right now. Alright, high. Change priority. Okay, we should be fine. Much better. Alright. So now we're going back into the Spectral Caverns. We're actually here to fight another boss. Now, you're originally intended to get an item, to be able to jump up that ledge, but funnily enough, you don't actually have to do that. The game just spawns a spring for you really generously. Assassini, please work. Good. Why am I using Chrome? Chrome is good. Alright, so for those of you that have seen Rabi-Ribi speedruns in the past, this is where things are going to get a little bit different due to some recent route changes due to a new skip that was discovered. So normally what you would do here is you would end this boss fight on a specific spot in the background to do a glitch known as Alias Save Glitch. And you would go and fight a boss known as Alias 3 early, which would save a good amount of time. Now we're going to skip doing that due to a new skip. For those of you that know what this skip is, oh boy. And for those of you that don't, you're still in for quite a treat. It's a mess. And I kind of love it. Okay. So, as you can see, this game has a lot of hidden paths. Normally, you're expected to get a specific item in this area to go through. So that right there levels up our Carrot Bomb to level 2. Which is pretty fast. In the other route, you'd level it up on Alias 3, since the first part of that boss is an auto-scroller. But we don't fight Alias 3, so we don't really have the opportunity to do that. But it's all fine and good. Alright, so Lab. And as Asuna Lolly has said, it's kind of hard. I already screwed up movement. Don't worry about that. Everything's fine. I hope. Never mind. Nothing is fine. What am I doing? Okay. Lab isn't good at all. Lab has... Okay. I'm not dead, at least. keep in mind, a death in lab at any point in this will send me all the way back to Golden Riverbank. So dying here is really, really bad. I do not want to die here. Because the further I get, the more time I'm going to lose. Alright, a full heal after the boss fight, because this game is really generous. I'm gonna go for the movement here. Ooh, nice. Got it. I usually don't get that, because I'm really inconsistent at movement in this game. But it's fine. I'm going for speed right now. If I don't think I'm going to be able to make the one of the next jumps, then I will use an amulet. Alright, we made it. No deaths. And that is Rainbow Maid. Alright, so there is an item here, but I'm actually going to skip getting that for now because of the item percentages. Now, for those of you that are unaware, item percentages in Rabi-Ribi do actually scale bosses. There are certain thresholds that you want to stay under. The threshold I'm staying under right now is the 5% threshold, typically above 5% threshold. If you go above 5%, the bosses gain a noticeable increase in HP. And one of the boss strats I'm going to do in a bit is really slow compared to what it is now. Now, getting that attack up early also has its advantages compared to getting it later. It's honestly think it's all a preference, but I haven't really done testing in that. The later and early attack up routes all seem to, you know, about the same either way. Alright, so this is the dreaded park climb. I forgot to explain that earlier. Park climb is an easy spot to lose runs to. Oh, nice! I didn't get hit at all. That is really good. Because getting hit there will stun you a lot. And going for a zip. Nice. So that's something known as a slide zip. If you slide, jump into, not a slide jump zip, rather. You, slide, and you're inside of collision. The game will zip you right. Which zips you right anyways, but that's a slide zip. Slide, jump, go into collision, go faster. Because you zip to the right. That's going to be used for a skip later. Do I have enough health? I do not have enough health. I had a feeling I did not have enough health. I got hit by a thwomp. We died. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright. Nice. Nice. Alright, so now I'm going to equip a badge known as Lucky 7. Now, with Lucky 7, it has a gimmick, a hidden effect that was added recently, that whenever you get to 77 hits, it deals 777 damage. Now, if my dogs will stop barking, I can better listen to the audio cues that drills give. Because what I was using there was a down drill, up drill, and then into a up, down drill, up drill. I almost got hit by the yellow maiden there. If you get hit by her, she inflicts you with a status known as numb, which slows you down drastically. It pauses you in the air and everything. It's really annoying. So I'm glad I skipped that. Also, I'm incredibly sorry. But luck is not on my side, so dogs are here. Alright, please work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wasn't exactly what I wanted, but she's dead anyways. So now is a good time to explain something known as slide bonking. Now there's a runner in this game known as BD Tonica. They actually have the world record right now. They use slide bonking and park climb to go really fast. I highly recommend watching Tonica's 2612, which is obsoleted, but I still highly recommend it because their park climb is fast. Trust me, my park climb is slow. Abysmally slow. in comparison. So I'm eating a donut here. Something about donuts that I haven't explained is that donuts give you boost. And boost is incredibly important because what it does, it refills your SP and also damages things. So you can do stuff known as an AMU boost. Amulet sets your SP to half. So if you AMU boost, or you boost after an amulet, you get full SP, the boss is stunned, and then you can wail on them however you please. It's really good. Skip known as Pyramid Skip here. First try. Nice. Alright, RNG please. Good thing I tagged the autosave. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, I did not get good RNG, so I'm gonna have to do the backup strat. Ooh, just barely didn't get it. We're fine, though. Jesus Christ. I don't know what the deal is, but now they're in here barking at me. So anyways, Pyramid was okay. Right. So we buy 3 tech-ups, 3 donuts. And that was something known as Shop Glitch, where I disable items to get their levels far cheaper. Right, I need to get an item called Bunny Strike here. This is incredibly useful. Now, the reason why the Sooner Lolly was telling me to not forget to talk twice is because I commonly forget about it. And if you do not talk, you actually lose 15 seconds later. Because you have to talk again to the shopkeeper. It's really annoying. It's a common thing that causes me to lose runs. My PB also does not talk twice. Which is kind of funny. Alright. Upcoming boss. I hate this boss. Please give me good RNG. She didn't give me good RNG. Okay, there's a big chance I'm gonna get a 12-second time loss. We'll see what happens. Oh, is she cooperating? Oh my gosh, she actually cooperated. So there's a big chance that she could boost and cause you to lose 12 seconds. You know how long boosting takes? Well, you have to wait for that entire animation to end before she'll shrink. And you need her to shrink to move on to the next part of the fight. Alright, so now we're going to activate 2 events at once on a heal pad. It skips a fade out. Really useful. Alright, this is where we get that attack up from earlier. We need to go back to the system to rescue Susini's friend, who is trapped in a computer. And we're about to get our last movement item. And if I haven't explained Mini Boss Glitch yet, it's a glitch in the game where if you set your save file above 4, it will pretty much instantly... It sets all of the mini-bosses to dead, or all the bosses, enemies rather, in that event to dead. So you just kill one, and it ends it immediately. It's a really nice glitch. Takes a ton of time, especially on that fight there. Alright. Good system materia movement. Not that good system materia movement, but it's fine. Alright. Trigger 2 cutscenes. Usually just want to land at a certain spot on it. So now I'm gonna try to do a thing called an... Nice! Alright, so that was an autosave zip. You hit an autosave while in a ceiling, and it zips you right. And we were able to skip a boss known as Shara, which, by the way, is immune to melee attacks. Which, we don't want that, so she skipped. So I don't have to deal with that anymore. And, by the way, we are at our current in-game setup. We will not be collecting any more items throughout this run. It's just a straight shot to the finish now. But that doesn't mean it's easy. Trust me. For those of you that are familiar with this game and know what song I was playing before I started the run, you know what's next. You know exactly what's next. So this is Aurora Palace. A common place to die in runs, actually. Well, it's not that common. It's easy not to die here. But you still will commonly see runners that are either first starting out, or runners that screwed up through Aurora Palace. Commonly see them die. Here. Not bad movement. Could have been better. Alright, so now I'm going to reload due to something called damage fall off. And bounce, by the way. So I need to wait after the hit to amulet, otherwise the boss will be stunned. She's not going to give me good RNG, is she? She didn't give me good RNG, I don't think, so that's fine. We don't need good RNG to make the strat work anymore. And Nieve is dead. Worst boss of the game, by the way. She absolutely sucks if you do not do that strat. In harder difficulties, she's just annoying. She bounces way too much. Hence, bounce. Alright, I'm gonna avoid the save so I don't get an unnecessary event. I'm gonna try to tag the event later. It's really soon. We're actually gonna be visiting a boss that we've already seen. For a boss refight. Oh, can I get it? Alright. I tried to go for a thing that I tried to do early with the heal pad, but I did get it near System Interior, but I didn't get it on that save point there. Alright. Oh yes, she's far worse than Illusion Alias. Nice movement. So the movement here is routed, by the way. But it's faster. Another example of charge shots being used. Also, in case you do not know, I love to use quick drops into things. Alright, here's Kokwa. Now, for those of you that don't know, air dashing is incredibly useful for combat. Ever since I attained air dash, I've been using it a lot for bosses. And Kokwa's dead. Good. If you do not end her there, then she will use her cut-in attack and waste a ton of time. Alright, nice side chapter. Cindy usually doesn't want to die, but she was taken out pretty quickly. Story behind that is that there's now a bunch of illusions due to us using the stale too many times. About the instability in the volcano. Kind of a weird story. It doesn't quite make much logical sense, but we don't worry about that. Nobody really plays this game for the story anyways. Alright, now we're in the volcano. What? Okay, sure. So what was supposed to happen there was that was buffered, by the way. I don't know what happened. There was no room for misinputs, because I held down the entire time. Let's disregard that, though. These laser flowers are incredibly deadly. You do not want to get hit by them. They do around 30 damage. I have a max of, like, 55 health right now. Okay, next boss strap. I'm gonna try to get it. Nice, got the fast one. Cool. So if you charge shot her and then air dash into her immediately afterwards, it kind of removes some of the awful shield frames that she has. Whoop, don't jump. Okay. Wasn't as good as I was hoping. Oh, bad movement. Alright, time for the next thing. Whoa. So now I'm gonna do something known as Reverse Nixie, which is where you, well, go the opposite direction to get to Nixie, and now, the skip known as Nixie Skip, where you use a trick known as autosave climbing. Because there's a wall here to the right that you can't see, and we climb up it. There's autosave triggers right there, and we climb over the trigger, and Nixie is gone. A fun little meme name for that trick is called Reverse Nixie No Nixie. Please don't use that though, and please don't tell anybody that I told you that. Please don't. I will be yelled at for telling you that. So shh. Alright. Is this PB pace? If this is PB pace, I would be really surprised. It's probably not. Alright, there's Bear. Town RNG is stupid, by the way. The Bear cannot spawn, which will leave me at the next boss with just Amulet Cut. The next boss is really quick, too. First Nixie, no Nixie all the time. So do I. Okay. The next boss is Chocolate. I don't really have to explain this. Just air dash the boss into a corner. Double rev. Air dash the boss into a corner. Try to double rev. Air dash the boss into a corner. Self-explanatory. Cool stuff. Okay. So this is the last chapter that we're going to be doing. There are actually 5 chapters to the main game, but we actually skipped chapter 5, funnily enough. Now, why did we skip chapter 5? For those of you that are unaware, there is a skip that I'm going to be doing that I would argue is one of the hardest in the entire run, if not the hardest. And you're going to see why really quickly. So we need to fight some nerds first. Yes, run killer time. This is it. Alright, so now the nerds from earlier are now left over, so we can kill them. Alright, I'm gonna tag this autosave in case I die, because this next skip is not friendly. In the slightest. It is horrible. I did talk about mini-boss glitch. Okay, so I'm gonna be trying to do a buffered zip here. I want to slide on the first frame, while sliding down these stairs. If I can get this, it's not wanting to cooperate. Here we go. That second frame, doesn't matter. I didn't get the trick, though. Come on. Still second frame. Can I get it? No. Dang. This is the easiest part of the trick, by the way. Excuse me? Okay, I got this first try in practice, by the way. Okay, we got it. There we go. Okay, so I went up there to transition the screen because the camera in this out-of-bounds area is incredibly wonky. Alright, so I got the climb. Now here's a spike zip. First try. Okay. Now here's where hell happens. This is a blind zip. I cannot see the collision here. There is no way to know what I'm going to hit. I just have to go by pure muscle memory. Which, it's kind of hard. Nice, we got it. Not too bad. Now, that I did fail it enough to completely ruin any PvP-paced run, but I still got it in a decent amount of time. Not too shabby, per se. And yes, the 3 up drills at the start were for positioning purposes. Oh, actually, I did kind of terrible in comparison to Tonica. Alright, so this is Noah 3, the final boss of the main game. I actually screwed up the strat there by Amy boosting a bit too early. We're not going to worry about that, though. She's still going to die relatively quickly. Time is coming up, by the way. Once I can end the fight. And time. That's Rabi-Ribi. I hope the run was enjoyable. And apparently there is baseball coming up next. So hopefully that will be entertaining. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's all for me. Oh, did someone press time?
Apologies for that. I missed the time, but I went back on the stream and just
It should be 28.
approximate. I think
28:08 should be it.
28:08. Okay, I had 28:10. Okay. Thank you so much for running.
It was fun. Thanks for having me.
No problem.